If you feel like your perimenopause symptoms are out of control, the fatigue, the brain fog, mood swings, anxiety, sleepless nights, you are in the right place. And I want to start by, you are not crazy. You are not broken. There is a really simple answer for this. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the simple actions that you can take now to calm the fatigue, the brain fog, the mood swings, the anxiety, the sleepless nights, the weight, everything. In this video, my name is Leslie Urbas. I am a registered dietitian, a personal trainer, and a nervous system expert. And I want to tell you that you are not alone, you are not crazy, and you are not broken. And if that makes you want to cry, I want to start with just one regulating activity that, if this is the only thing you take from this, will help you. What I want you to do is cross your arms over your body and gently tap your shoulders. We're going to do this for 60 seconds as you hear, you are not broken. You are not broken. You are safe. You're not crazy. You're safe. You're a midlife woman, a perimenopause woman, a menopausal woman, a postmenopausal woman who deserves the inner peace inside her body. And as you feel that, and maybe you need to yawn, maybe you feel crying, maybe you feel this like desire inside of you to hug yourself, go hug your kid, your dog, your cat, your uncle, your dad, whoever is around you. Know that what you're doing is creating safety, and you're bringing yourself back into your home of your body. You are safe. And these shoulder taps for 60 seconds can calm your body, regulate your body, and cultivate safety. And it is this safety over time that will help regulate all of these symptoms and bring you back to normal. So remember this tool, gentle shoulder taps for 60 seconds to 3 minutes, and it'll change your life. As you remind yourself, you are not crazy. You are safe. You are safe. What most women don't know is that the symptoms that are happening in perimenopause, the fatigue, the brain fog, the mood swings, in all of our states are not just hormonal. They're amplified by our nervous system being in constant survival to save us from the tiger in the woods. But the thing is that the tiger in the woods doesn't exist anymore. The tiger in the woods is, like I've said, in the to-do list, in the things that have to be done, in the driving, in the flying, in the taking care of others, in the people pleasing, in everything you do. And today I'm going to show you how feeling unsafe in your body is making all of these things worse. And I'm going to teach you a technique of how to start feeling calm, balanced, and back at home in your body. So when your nervous system is stuck in fight, flight, or freeze, your body is constantly releasing stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. And what I want you to think about is that those are the things that we have when we're working out. So it's like you are constantly working out all day long, right? If I put you on a treadmill or put you like a hamster in one of those little balls, and I didn't let you get out all day, every single day, exhaustion would catch up, right? You would start to feel the fatigue, the brain fog, the mood swings. Like you would be like, get me out of this thing, right? It would cause you to have anxiety, sleepless nights. If you couldn't get out of the ball, how does it help? Now, those stress hormones actually impact our reproductive hormones, estrogen, progesterone, even our thyroids. So when our body doesn't feel safe, it's like a tornado or a hurricane, like the one I got married in, okay? It means that your system doesn't have the space, technical term they use is capacity, but the space that helps regulate the natural change that's occurring in our bodies. So as we've aged and progressed, and we wonder, like, why didn't our moms tell us this? Why didn't our grandmas? Because they had less and less stress. They didn't have a little black box following us around. They didn't have miles and miles of to-do lists of all the things, call the credit card company and have this updated 15 times. Like when you move or all of the things. Like make sure Joey, Jimmy, and Johnny get to all of the things they need to do. Make sure dinner's on the table. Make sure you have all the right food groups, because if you're missing something, you're a terrible mom, right? So this is why it's continuing to build. We don't have the space and the mental awareness to come back down. So our hot flashes get worse. Our sleepless nights get harder. Our mood swings get outrageous. Our weight shifts in a way we don't want it to. And our anxiety spikes because the alarm is going off like beep, boop, pay attention. And so we start to attack our hormones. Our bodies are breaking down. What's wrong with my body? I need medications. I need all these things. And while I believe they have a place, you can start with yourself by unloading your nervous system, by taking off some of the task of the body within. So what happens really when our bodies don't feel safe? Well, when it doesn't feel safe, everything tightens. Okay. So I want you to think about, like, you remember back in the day, like we called it Discovery Zone, but like a Chuck E. Cheese or like any sort of obstacle course. Think of like a kid's playground, and they've got those tubes. And like when you're really little, you can just straight stand up and cross. And then sometimes you have to crawl. But like right now, for your adult human body to have to go through this tube, you're like, oh, come on. Like, so that's why you're like, God, I hope my kid doesn't get scared on the inside of that thing, because I don't want to crawl up there. Right? Okay. But this is what's happening. We're condensing the system. And so our digestion can't work. Our hormones stop flowing properly. Our energy drops because we're constricting the system and making it tiny, 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 and wanting the same function. But we know less space. For me to get from here to outside of my house, it's really easy. I have ample space. But if I was a hoarder and I had a ton of boxes, I would have to like boop, 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 boop. And that's what we're asking our bodies to do. So you might start to see, as these things happen, as everything tightens, you're snapping at things, your emotions feel right under the surface, like you could boil, or even like your body isn't yours anymore. It's somebody else's. Whose is it? It's not yours. And so you're asking your body, you're asking other people, you're going to Facebook groups, you're going to Google, and you're like, how do I do this? Okay. What you're looking for is safety within. You're not looking for more control out there. You're not looking for more supplements, more medications. Maybe those have their place in time, but safety is a foundation for your hormone balance. And until your nervous system feels grounded and calm, your body will always prioritize survival over everything else. It will always make sure your basic needs are met. So if our nervous system isn't healthy, it doesn't matter all the other things we do. They won't work efficiently unless our body is online. So when we do nervous system regulation practices, when we allow our body to process, we come back home. So there's 3 things you can do right now. First thing is stop. If you're listening to this, you've done so. You've been like, something is off here. I don't know that I need the medications. I don't know that I need anything. I need to stop. I need to pause. Okay. And now I need to create safety in my body. Okay. So that can be as simple as these gentle taps. I love to teach this one because I have small children, and this really helps them. And they really don't mind. Like, I'm like, okay, all right. Today we got in traffic and I was like, we might be right on time to school. And they really like to have some time with me when we park. So as I started to feel them, I was like, okay, let's do our taps. Let's tap our shoulders and bring ourselves back to normal. Okay. But what I like to do for people is to show you a guide. Okay. So what I want you to do is take your fingers straight out like Charlie's Angels. Okay. And I want you to rotate as far as you can, standing up or anywhere. Just rotate your arms as far as you can. Okay. And then notice where they are in the room. Okay. So again, you're going to point your fingers like a Charlie Angel. Okay. And you're going to rotate either left or right, doesn't matter. See how far you can go. Okay. And now we're going to bring safety into our body. We're going to tell our body we're not running from the bear in the woods anymore. And we're going to do so with our hands. Okay. And so you're going to think, my palms are touching, my fingers are touching. My right fingers are moving down my left hand. My fingers are touching my palm. My fingers are touching my palm. The back of my hand is touching my palm. My palms are meeting again. The back of my hand is touching my palm. Slow and steady, and just feel everything. Feel your fingers moving. Pay attention to your fingers. Pay attention to the nice, small, calming movements. We're going to do this for about 20 seconds because regulation starts at about 20 seconds. When we can do that, you can go up your arms. You know, like when you're cold and you warm yourself. Nice, gentle touches. Just thinking about how my hands are touching my body and I feel good and nice and calm and everything is safe. Everything is safe. Everything is okay. Everything is okay and I'm safe. Okay. Now, what we want to do is we want to gently take our Charlie's Angels back up. And I want you to see that you've gone further in both directions or one, but that your body was able to move further. You either want a neutral response or a further response. If you didn't get a further response or a neutral response, just comment negative response and I'll give you a couple more tools, okay? But the goal is to signal when we've done that, then we can start asking, body, what do we need? Do I need to go listen to somebody more about hormones? Do I need to jump into Leslie's somatic course? Yes, I do. I need the nervous system work course to get started today. I need the somatic course call that's live with her so I can learn a full training. So I can feel my shoulders drop, my jaw soften, my body begin to regulate. Because as we start to do this, as we bring regulation back to our bodies, we get to see the brain fog decrease, the sleepless nights decrease, feeling better in our bodies, weight drop, gut health improve, and all of the signs and symptoms with perimenopause start to go away. Now, this is exactly what I teach in my work, is how to rebuild safety through your body, through somatic practices and nervous system regulation. I do this along with working on our nutrition, our health, all of the things. So when your nervous system learns safety again, your hormones respond, your digestion improves, you sleep better, and you stop feeling like you're on edge. You start to feel at home in your body again. So when you want to do this, I encourage you below, grab the nervous system work. The nervous system reset really is what I call it. It is a $27 program. And in it, I give you tons of tools to help regulate and bring safety back into your body. Okay. And or join us on the live somatic call next week. So you can start to bring safety and regulation back. You don't have to fight with your body anymore. You can partner with it. All of these things can go backwards. So try these things. And of course, if you have questions, comment below. Again, please like, share, and subscribe this. Ask me anything below. And I will, of course, see you on our next video tomorrow, as today is the last day. I am 39, and tomorrow I turn 40. And I have been loving doing these lives to help women really cultivate safety and peace in their body. And I will see you on the next one. Bye for now. Have a great, fit, and fabulous day. I did not hit record, did I? Oh, I did.